Welcome back, and in this video we're going to take a look at creating another isometric here in AutoCAD. Now, once again, I always like to tell people to set it up or to kind of create your drawings, and it's not that important in an isometric, but understanding which side that you're going to be looking at. For example, that this is going to be my isometric front view if I'm doing a 3D or any kind of parametric drafting, but in isometric, this is my isometric left view, going to be this side. Remember, this face will be my isometric right. And then finally, the top part is looking down on it, going this direction. And that's going to be our isometric top. So remember that those three are going to be the three situations that we're going to look at when creating this. So let's switch on over to AutoCAD and get started. So getting started, there's a few things that I like to go ahead and set up first. I'm going to go ahead and switch to isometric, and that's just selecting this icon here. The next thing I like to do is turn my ortho on, and then finally I'll turn the grid off. Alright, now you can see that we're in the isometric view. Remember that the F5 button toggles between that, or you can always select the fly up here for a direct approach. Alright, let's start with the line command, and I'm going to create this on the right side view. So I'm going to switch on over to the right side view first. Start with the line command. I'm going to come down a distance of 35. And it might run off your screen a little bit. And then I'll just zoom out a little bit, and then I'm going to go this direction, 12. I'm going to go up a distance of 10. Back this direction, 50. Let's go down another 10. I'm going to keep going up here to the right, 12. And then I'm going to shoot up 80. And I'm pretty sure that that's going to run off my screen, so I'm going to hit escape. And I'll zoom out with my scroll wheel, and then I'll come back to that command. Continue the line command from this endpoint, going this direction, 44. Let's go down, 45. And then I should be able just to select this endpoint. Alright, so now we have this face kind of created. Let's go ahead and work on the top view just a little bit. So I'm going to switch to ISO top. Start with the line command, and this time I'm just going to go L, enter. Click at this endpoint, and some of my O-snaps that I do have turning on just in case you're not seeing some of those. So these are my running O-snaps. And remember that that is controlled with the F3 button or by simply selecting this button here. Alright, so I'll draw a line from this direction, and I'm going up toward the left. Now I'll go ahead and type in 125. Let's go this direction, 44. I'll go in 25. Go back up this direction, a distance of 24. Come down, 75. And I'll come back this direction here, 24. And then I should be able to click on this endpoint. Now some of these lines I do have in common on the other side, so I'm just going to go ahead and select 3 lines. Once again, I'm pre-selecting these 3 lines. I'll use the copy command. And I'm just going to copy from that endpoint over to that endpoint. Alright, now let's go ahead and switch to isometric left. And then we can start creating the other shapes. So, ISO left. Let's draw a line from here, going this direction, which is 25. Then I'm going to go up 35. And I'll finish out back at this direction. Now I'm going to copy some of these lines again, just to kind of help speed up some things here. So I'm going to select 3 lines, which is going to be these 3. Now I'll also select this line here, this one, and finally this one. And let's go ahead and copy those lines from this endpoint over to this endpoint. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off some of these lines. I'm just going to draw a line going straight down here. And then we're going to use the trim command to clean this up a little bit. So I'm just trimming here and here. Let's switch back to isometric top. And then I'll complete with another line here. So I'm go to the line command. I'll just draw a line going straight across to here. And that line happens to be the same distance along this side. So that tells me that if I select these two lines and copy them from this endpoint to here, that should complete the top of this one. Also, while I'm in the isometric top, I'll draw a line from this endpoint going straight across. And what I like to do is kind of zoom in. As long as I go past that line, that should be fine. That's going to allow me to use the trim command and trim off this portion. Alright, we do have a line that goes through here. And I can just create that with the line command. So I'm going L, enter. From this endpoint going straight across. Then I will trim, and I'm using TR this time instead of going and clicking the icon. And select that piece off there. Alright, let's go ahead and finish off some of this on the inside. We have to switch to isometric left. Start with the line command. Go down. From that endpoint, 30. Come this direction, this is 75. And then let's go back up to 30. Alright, so now I should be able to copy some of these lines and help me finish this. So I'm going to select these two lines. Select them again. I hit the wrong command. I'll select those two, copy from this endpoint down to this one, and then we have this extra portion that we need to trim off. So I'm just going to use TR, enter. That'll trim that off, and finally finish this with just a regular line command going from that endpoint to here. Okay. Now if we kind of take a look over this, I'm just making sure that I'm not missing any lines and everything looks perfectly. And we can switch back to the drawing and you can see all of those dimensions that you see here. But kind of very easy to do as long as you keep track of which planes and which direction that you want to face. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick little example. I will create a video doing this in Inventor and as well as in AutoCAD 3D. So if you like these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.